we go. Now let's go to the draft.
First pick.
Right.
That's in a bad way. You're up.
I'm up? Oh, okay.
Go.
I guess I have to go with Lamar Jackson. I mean, I think that would be the GOATs in a bad way leader this week for me, for what he did, in the game against Pittsburgh. Listen, there was a lot of positives, but yes, he made 3 fatal mistakes in the football game that cost their team at least 17 points, maybe 21. I mean, he gave them, the pick six, a short field for another touchdown, and then they were in the red zone on a second down, and he got strip sack fumbled to where it's a chip shot field goal, but maybe they score a touchdown on the next play. So Lamar Jackson, I think, has got to be the leader in the clubhouse for me this week.
Last week, I waited until the last pick to include the guy with the egregious act on the field. This week, I'm leading off with Javon Wims, the Bears receiver, who was suspended 2 games yesterday for punching C.J. Gardner-Johnson twice. Listen, what are you thinking? First of all, it's an inappropriate act in any setting. What are you doing punching a guy with his helmet on? You're going to break your hand and get yourself suspended. So, Javon Wims, go to the week for me.
Yeah, I get that. All right. Next one I'm going to go to here is I'm going to go to the refs. I am. I'm including that with the pass interference play we saw last night, the pass interference call from the Green Bay Packers game that was picked up in that moment. A similar, almost exact play with the Chargers and the Broncos, except that was called pass interference, and they left that be. I mean, it's almost the same type of thing as the other 2 plays. And then here's 2 others that really bother me. This really bothers me with the refs, and the NFL's got to fix this because this is an issue. Lamar Jackson, first drive of the game, on the sidelines, he's running the ball. Somebody's tackling him. He's still 3 feet from the sideline. Cam Hayward comes in and crushes him like you're supposed to do in the sport of football. And they threw a late hit flag. He wasn't out of bounds. He still was in the field of play as the most dangerous ball carrier maybe in the league. So that drives me crazy. Later on in the day, Russell Wilson runs for a first down when they're trying to run out the clock, and he fakes, goes down for a slide, and then starts to run again, and then slides and gets hit by Jimmy Ward. That's some BS. The NFL needs to rectify that. It's cheating. I don't even know what I want to say. You're letting the quarterbacks cheat right now. And I'm getting to the point where I'm telling you, I'm a defensive coordinator. I'm just going, so what? Hit them as hard as you can. Screw the 15 yards. These quarterbacks want to do this type of crap and start flopping and do that. Screw it. Bring it to them. And I'm dead serious. I think we're getting to that point to where defensive coaches might just go, we're going to get the penalty anyways. We might as well make it count.
Just so the record is clear,
that's me, Chris Simms, right here, ex-quarterback.
Christopher David Simms.
No spleen.
And thank God this is the turbo draft.
Yeah.
If I don't know how long you would have gone on if it wasn't the turbo draft. Next one for me. Look, I'll go. I was going to go Cam Newton or Bill Belichick, but you know what? Bill Belichick. I just because I reject that explanation.
Yeah,
he's making excuses. He's the mad scientist that's supposed to have this team ready to go. They've lost 4 games in a row. Bill Belichick. All right, who's next?
Okay, my next one then.
And he kicked the onside kick. God, you got me to forget. That's the main reason.
That was a bad one.
The stupid onside kick.
That
All right,
was.
go.
I'll go Sean McVay. Or you know what? Not McVay. I'm going to go Jared Goff, my last one. Jared Goff, some of those blitzes, the obvious, he was outnumbered, 2 fumbles and an interception with the same exact blitz. And just inexcusable for a guy that's played that much football. That was the reason they lost that game.
All right, you know what? He's either one of the best players of the week or one of the worst players of the week. Baker Mayfield, this is your GOAT week. Next week you'll be Sunday surprise. This week you're a GOAT. I mean, it's just nothing, uninspired. Just it's not sustainable. It's not, and you know what? The Brown. Who knows? Let's see what happens over the next 9-10 games. They may be looking for another quarterback next year if this continues.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.